to learn more. Mark Lindsay gets in between Ayton and Nurk. Ball tipped into the air, controlled by Devin Booker. We're underway here in Portland tonight. Glad you are with us this holiday season. Nurkic up top. Is always a good passer. Finds Booker coming to the open space in the paint. Follow-away jumpers off. And Kamara
finally retrieve it with his Sun steal. Up ahead to Durant. Extra pass sets up Booker with the open look. Look, coming off of the 27-point outing.
To do as best as he can to get over the top of the screen. Otherwise, it's a layup drill basically for Durant and Booker from about 10, 15 feet out. This type of defense, Kev, a pick and pop will usually be available, especially with a guard like Anthony Simons, who demands the big defender in Jusuf Nurkic, to have to stay put.
Shaedon Sharpe's first offering of the night. Durant the other way. Probes, doubled, outside, finds Booker trailing, and knocks down a triple.
Against that strong side, empty side on the pick and roll, just switch it. The Suns switched, they attached, but now Jeremy had the advantage against Grayson Allen, who had to front him.
Simons off the high screen from Ayton, turns a corner on Nurk, quickly outside to scoop for a triple that sails over the rim and into the hands of the Suns. KD, quick outlet. Booker sails to the rim for the two-hand jam. Kevin Durant with a couple of assists.
Nobody picks up the length of the floor as much as the Trailblazers do. So by the numbers, this is unlike anything the Suns have seen, but they have.
Nurk looking to enter. Nobody home. That's because Booker had been flattened. Simons, they say, shoved him.
Being able to have Malcolm in there leading the way, which was the case for all those games Anthony missed.
They're 9 of 14. And the Suns have been at the line now 8 times. With Booker getting a shooter's roll off the brace. 27-year-old from Sudan who migrated because of the Civil War to Australia when he was 9. Played on the Australian national team. Eric Gordon out of the 3-1-7, Indianapolis, Indiana. Drills it from the corner. He's shooting 39% coming in. 13-point lead for the Suns. On the attack, Scoot, beautiful play to play through the contact with the offhand, off glass. Take the dribble up top, set the floor over to Booker, head down, slashing, step back, arcs it up and in. That is his bread and butter. That fall away hopper.
They shoot right in front of the faces of people often.
Booker's at 48% from the field. He turns the corner on a high screen. And I think Walker's going to find himself open in those situations too. Scouting reports say 25%. Okay.
He's going to start making those more. He hasn't taken a ton of them. Same thing with Tumani as Booker makes another 2.
Of course, down a couple of guys. Brad Beal is out tonight. Josh Okogie. Beal is out for 2 weeks. Booker outside, flares a 3. Nope. And the rebound recovered by Shaedon Sharpe. Bound to cool down a little bit. Right now it's 61%, 3 of 9 from 3. Sharpe over to Walker, goes to work immediately to the end line. He is jammed and fouled down there on the baseline by Booker. Nurkic high screen on Sharpe. Allen is back in. Finds Booker, splays his leg as he goes up. Nurkic the rebound, back outside to Devin Booker. Off the high screen for 3, no. Booker splays his leg as he goes up. Nurkic the rebound, back outside to Devin Booker. Off the high screen for 3, no. And Walker with the rebound. He's joined by tonight's play in 21 games played. Nurkic left side, right down the middle. Right up the lane came Devin Booker. 7 seconds. Double teamed. Off to Goodwin. Cross court, Booker. He'll get the last look at the buzzer. That will end the half. Shea is out, and in is Brogdon, and here is Booker pivoting away. Jumpers off, and the rebound grab by 8. Back tap by Nurkic, and Booker's got a free look at 3. In and out, Nurkic another back tap, but controlled by Kamara, who wheels into front court, leaving it here to Grant. But 10 boards tonight against his ex-mates, the Phoenix Suns. Kamara squeezes over the top of that screen.
His presence is felt.
Does get a piece of flesh. Booker back to the action in the paint, knocks it down. So the Suns in a battle here after leading by 16 at the end of 1. Kamara gets straightened up by Nurkic in a screen at backcourt. Extra starch on that shirt into the lane. Comes Booker, and he's fouled on the way to the rack.
Forces opponents to make because he's always up there, and it gets annoying.
That's why You saw him in the first half, and he tried to tough it out, but at halftime he said just needed to rest it. And you also heard Coach before the game.
Yeah, that's what he's done. He's made a living doing it. It's made him a commodity. That's why the Suns wanted him.
Inside out, Simons with a whistle. Blazers a lead of 5. Booker zigzag dribble to the key. Check by Ayton, terminates the dribble over to Durant, puts his head down and drives it right through the clutter to finger roll it home. Simons outside, give him a little bit of airspace, he'll trigger. Kamara, good rebound, is sent off balance by Booker, but the outlet is intercepted. 3-on-1 downhill. Durant, the two-hand jam. Ball was moving rapidly from point to point. Now you see a lot of this ISO stuff leading to follow-away jumper. The Blazers force a turnover. Shot clock violation on Devin Booker for Maiden as he draws the attention of the Suns. And the Blazers lead it by 7. Booker comes back with a pop. Ball flicked outside. Thibault trying to exit, keeps it alive. Flicked outside. Thibault trying to exit, keeps it alive. Grant dives at it. Allen lands with it. Over here to Durant. Inside they find Eubank cherry picking at the rim.
Outside 18 feet this season for Kevin Durant. Jeremy Grant again. November 21st in that matchup, he blocked him on a long 2. Back to you guys.
Thibault eyeballing Booker, comes off the screen, then they switch it with Walker. One of the reasons they go to this small ball lineup, they can switch anything. Booker into the lane. That shot off the back iron goes out.
He's got eyes staring at him, and then Goodwin's able to creep in there.
On the inbound, Booker has a step right to the cup.
The pressure, we know Booker's going to apply. They're not going to go away quietly, and when Durant comes back in, it only gets worse.
Thibault trying to apply his own pressure. They switch it with Walker tracking Booker into the paint. He coughs it up and out of bounds.
Same result, just a different way of going about it. Empty side on that left. You can go pick or pop, or you can eat up the space with the dribble.
Simons up top. Check by Durant. Ayton springs him on a screen. Off to Grant. Now to Brogdon in the near corner for 3.
This is a risky zone.
Simons toying with a dribble, 7 to shoot. Ayton slips the screen. He's got options into the lane. He's fouled as Booker reached to get him.
That's a great read from DeAndre.
2 minutes remaining, 107-96. Booker crossing over on the screen. Mid-range in his sights. Ran up the floor. Booker, he's attended to. Allen has run off the line. He'll drive it into the lane and score.
Now, Kev, that's one thing. It can't be that quick, though.
Simons into the paint. Outside to Brogdon, a 3. In and out. Rebound taken by Booker. He'll race down the floor ahead to KD. One-on-one. Durant reaches in, stripped him of the ball, fouled him. Outside to Grayson Allen for a triple. That's wide of the mark. Brogdon the rebound, and that'll do it. Blazers snap a 7-game losing streak. Their first win here on the home floor since November 22nd when they beat Utah by 16.